and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jo and this is Super Smash Gaming YT. Today we are at my local CEX, so let's go and have a look and see what they've got in store for us. Not one you see very often there, Pikmin 2 for the Nintendo GameCube. Very nice to see out in the wild indeed. Not too many Mega Drive games in my local CEX. I'm finding that in more CEXs there are becoming a lot less Mega Drive games available for sale, but let me know down in the comments as always. Nice collector's edition of Little Nightmares there for the Xbox One. Definitely one I'd pick up for myself if I collected for Xbox One, but unfortunately I don't. Let me know down in the comments if you have that one in your collection. Mario vs Donkey Kong there for the Nintendo Switch. One I was going to pick up when it first got released, but I didn't. But let me know down in the comments, is it worth picking up or not? Crash Mind Over Mutant there for £25 on the 360, as well as the Dead Rising collection and Dreamcast collection for £18 too. Spec Ops The Line there for Xbox 360 for £20. Definitely one that has come down in price recently. Enslaved there for the PlayStation 3 for £5. Definitely a game I would recommend picking up because I think the value of that is going to shoot up on the PlayStation 3 and also on the Xbox 360 as well. I've decided I am going to start collecting for the PlayStation 4 and also for the PlayStation 5. I know I've collected for PlayStation 4 before, but I know there is a lot of good games that are on the system, and I also know that there are some awesome games on the PlayStation 5 as well, so I will definitely be on the lookout for those games while I am game hunting now. Some rarer titles in my local CEX, so I have Godzilla there for the PlayStation 4 for £195, this awesome collector's edition of Horizon in my local CEX, as well as, we are coming to it in 2 seconds, 3 copies of Rule of Rose on the PlayStation 2, which is crazy because you don't see those games very often at all, so really nice to see those in my local CEX. Just headed into Cash Generator and I do actually pick up a few bits from here, so stay tuned to the end of the video to see what I picked up. Hello and welcome back to the games room. As you have just seen, I have been to my local CEX, and while I was there I picked up some games to add to the games room. As you know, I can't go into a CEX without picking up any games And this is not one of those times that I went in and didn't pick up anything. I picked up quite a few things. So without further ado, let's get into the pickups that I got this week. So the first game that I picked up this week is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for the Xbox 360, and also going along the same line, Assassin's Creed Revelations for the Xbox 360 as well. As you will have seen in my last video, I have started collecting the Assassin's Creed line of games for the 360, and obviously I only had Assassin's Creed 1 then, so really nice to add some more Assassin's Creed games to the 360 collection. But I know that is a lot to collect for, but I'm definitely on the lookout to add more games, more Assassin's Creed games to the 360 collection. So I'm very happy to be adding those two to the 360 collection. The next game that I picked up is also for the Xbox 360, and that is Saints Row the Third. I have started collecting for the Saints Row subset. I currently have Saints Row 1, and now I have Saints Row 3. I think there are only 2 more games I need to get for the subset, and that is Saints Row 2 and Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. And Gat Out of Hell is the more expensive Saints Row game, but I'll be very happy once I've collected all the Saints Row games and finished the subset for that. So yeah, very happy to be adding that one to the collection. The next game that I picked up is also for the 360, and that game is Dark Void. So this is by Capcom. On the back it says, step into the void, a sinister parallel world of hostile aliens, powerful weapons and deep mystery. Fly anywhere, fight everywhere, rise up. So yeah, it looks really interesting, and this one I think only costs like £1 or £1.50 for a Capcom game. That's not bad at all. So yeah, very happy to be adding Dark Void to the collection. The next game that I picked up is also for the 360, and that game is Kane and Lynch Dead Men. If you watched my last video, I did pick up Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days, the limited edition version for the Xbox 360. So obviously this is one that I needed to add to my subset to finish that subset off. But I have since seen that the first one of this also has a slipcover version, which obviously I need to add to finish the collection of the slipcovers. So yeah, I am on the lookout for that one, but I'm still very happy to be adding this one to the collection though. So yeah, very happy to be adding that one indeed. The next game that I picked up is also for the 360, and that game is Dynasty Warriors 7. Not much I can say about Dynasty Warriors 7 apart from they're really good games. They are being honest, Dynasty Warrior games, most of them are the same sort of thing in every single game. Like, it's just you go out, you choose your character, and then obviously you're fighting hordes of enemies and trying to take over like people's bases and things like that. But even though they are the same sort of game, Dynasty Warrior games are still good to add to your collection anyway, and they'll give you many hours of fun. So yeah, still very happy to add in Dynasty Warriors 7 to the collection. The next game that I picked up is also for the 360, and that game is Fantastic Pets: The Connect. So I know you're going to say it looks like a really weird game, and it does look like a really weird game, and yeah, I'm not going to lie, it does look like a weird game. But obviously, as you know, I am going for quite a lot of the Connect games on the 360, and it just looked interesting, and I thought, do you know what, I'm not going to leave it there. I'm going to pick it up, and I think it costs like £2 or £2.50, and I'm not going to leave it behind for that price. Like I say, it just looks interesting, so why not add it into my Connect selection of games on the 360. So yeah, very happy to be adding that one to the collection. The next game that I picked up is not for the Xbox 360, it's actually for a different console altogether. So the console that I picked up for this one is for the Nintendo Wii. So I managed to pick up Harvest Moon Magical Melody. I'm not going to lie, I haven't played a Harvest Moon game before, but it looks like one of those games like Animal Crossing sort of style. So I do really like the Animal Crossing games, so I definitely think that I'm going to enjoy this game. And this one actually has had a price decrease recently, and this one actually is only £4 now, I think. So yeah, if you do see Harvest Moon Magical Melody for the Nintendo Wii, I would definitely recommend picking it up and adding it into your Wii collection, because I just think it's one of those games that's just going to become niche in the future. So yeah, very happy to add in Harvest Moon to the Nintendo Wii collection. The next game that I picked up is for the PlayStation 3, and that game is Murdered Soul Suspect. So I have been after this one on the Xbox 360 for a while, but I saw it on the PlayStation 3 while I was there, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to pick it up on both systems. And this one is actually in really nice condition as well. It's got, obviously it's got the manual and everything with it, and this is by Square Enix. If you didn't know by now, Square Enix is one of my favourite companies. So obviously I thought, you know what, I'm just going to pick this one up. And I have read about this before, and it does sound really interesting. It just says on the back, Ronan O'Connor, a detective with the Salem police, has his life brought to a brutal end by a mass killer. Caught in the purgatorial world of dusk, he must combine his investigative skills with powerful supernatural abilities to uncover the shocking link between his own death and a ritualistic killer, leaving a terrifying mark upon the town of Salem. So yeah, it just sounds really interesting, and I am really looking forward to giving this one a go. So yeah, very happy to be adding Murdered Soul Suspect to the PlayStation 3 collection. The next game that I've picked up is also for the PlayStation 3, and that game is Clash of the Titans. This is by Bandai. Obviously, as we all know by now, Bandai is also one of my other favourite developers of games, and Bandai Namco as well. So yeah, I wanted to add this one for a while as well. Like I say, I do want to add this one on the 360 as well, but I will obviously get it for the 360 later down the line. But like I say, when you see games on different consoles and they are in really nice condition, you can't really say no. And this one is in really, really nice condition, I'm not going to lie. Just look how nice the manual is on that one. And I couldn't say no. This one sounds really interesting as well. It says, defy destiny, live Perseus' adventure, and the official game of the movie Clash of the Titans. And it's obviously all about like Greek mythology and things. And I do like Greek mythology, so I definitely thought I'm going to pick this one up and give it a go. And yeah, I really think this is going to be a good one to play. And this is a 2-player game as well, which I think would be awesome to play as a 2-player game. So I might just do that as well. So you never know, Clash of the Titans. But yeah, very happy to be adding Clash of the Titans to the PlayStation 3 collection. And now we are on to the last game that I picked up this week. And the reason I picked this one up, obviously, is because it has a slipcover. And as you know, I am a sucker for a slipcover. So the last game that I picked up this week is for the Xbox 360, and that game is Vanquish. I don't know anything about this game, I'm not going to lie. I probably won't play this game, but look at the slipcover on that. So it is a lenticular slipcover, and I think this game costs like £1.50 or something like that. And I can't leave a slipcover with, especially a lenticular slipcover behind, especially for £1.50, like at all. Like, just look how beautiful it is. But yeah, I'm still, even though I'm never going to play this game, I'm really happy to be adding this one to the collection because I just really like the slipcover. It's just beautiful, yeah. Just, yeah, very happy to be adding that one to the collection. So yeah, that was everything that I picked up this week. Let me know down in the comments as usual what your favourite game or games were that I picked up this week. If you enjoyed this week's video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel because it really helps me out and it really helps the channel out. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!